welcome back. Endeavors and More in Coventry is your one-stop shop for creativity, packed with one-of-a-kind gifts and locally made treasures you can buy or learn to make for yourself. Owner Robin Gursky joins us this morning to share a fun, hands-on summer craft that'll bring out your artistic side. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, of course. Tell us a little bit about Endeavors and More. I know you guys have now been in business for 3 years.
Yes, which is just unbelievable, and I wouldn't be there without all the artisans that we have. But we started 3 years ago, and my husband's been telling me to do this probably the whole 25 years we've been married, and then we finally jumped in 3 years ago, and we started with just a couple of people, and we slowly grew, and now we have about 60 local artisans in our shop where everything is handmade, and you can do custom orders. So you can do, like, you know, felted figurines of your pets. You can do painted oak leaves with birds on them. We have somebody that makes memory pieces out of, like, your loved one's clothes. Mm-hmm. We have so many local artisans that just really make special gifts that you can have customized at Christmas time. We get flooded with people that just come in and they really like the specialness of, you know, that the local artisans and what they're making there. It's not like you're just going into an everyday store picking up something. It's made with love. It's made, you know, especially for you. So it's one of a kind, something for everybody. Let's go over some of those items. You brought in some of those things from your shop. We have lots of different classes. So this is some of the classes that we have going on where you can come in and you can make a custom anchor. And so these are actually rocks from Rocky Point. So cool. We can paint the rounds, add your shells and your rocks, and you can do any colors, sand, rock shells, beads. Bring it in too. Like hundreds of choices of colors, which is really nice. So you can make it your own. It doesn't have to look like this. Right. And then we have bottles that have been painted, and then you can use napkins, and then you cut them out like this, and then you learn how to decoupage to put them on your bottle. So you can do any kind of designs. And again, I use rocks from Rocky Point and the shells on there. But today I wanted to show you. We're making, actually, you brought in 2 different examples. So you could do like the little seashells with the little birds. There's lots of different choices that you could do, but I figured the seashells. We live in the ocean state. Yes, the ocean state. And you can also, you can make it however really you want as well. I was telling you that I've seen these similar ones in stores, and I've always wanted to make one. So when you said we were making this one, I was so excited. Yes, it's perfect. Yeah, because you can handwrite any words that you want, or we have these cute little stamps. So you can have it be for friends or Father's Day or birthday, and really customize it to be what you're looking for. So let's get started here. I'm going to put this down so we can maybe see it a little better. But for now, you set up my paper here and our papers. So you grab some shells, put them down in like a row here. They're not glued yet. We're going to glue it. You can put them in any order. You can do any colors that you want of the glass. And then we picked up little sea glass that we're going to make into the birds, like you can see on here. So first step. So we start with this little frame that shows, you know, that you don't want to go over the edge, so it'll fit into our frames after. So once we figure out where we want our shells and where we want our little birds, next we're going to figure out what our wording is going to be. So what I like to do is, if I have it set up like this, and then this is the words that I picked. May your joys be as deep as the ocean. So I'm going to stamp that, and you picked out a little sun. I did a sun, and I also will have a saying that will go with that, but I picked out a sun. So we're going to stamp that. You're just going to push down, and you'll see, you can kind of see it colors it. And then figure out where you want it on your design, but we're going to do it on the one below. So that way, if we mess up, everything's not glued down, and then we have to redo it. So I'm going to put mine right in the middle, and I'm going to just push down. Do mine on this side. And then lift up. And you said not the corners. Yep. So push that down so we can not wiggle it, though. And then lift right up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, and we got you. We have our bird already. We have a little bird on there already. So that's fine. I can make that work. Good. And then, do you want to do your wording too? Yes. So I chose "Hello Sunshine." Yep. So we'll peel this right off of here. Yep. And I'm just going to wipe that down quick, just to make sure we don't get any extra ink on your. Just like that. Yeah. Do the same thing. I think I'll put it down in the middle here and straight up. Perfect. And then now we're going to move our shells and our design down to line up with our
As we're working on this, tell us a little bit about the classes you have coming up.
Yeah, so we have lots of classes coming up. On Saturday, we have the bottles, which actually that's tomorrow.
That's great, yeah.
But you can come and make these. We are teaching charcuterie boards or signs where you can do the ocean waves, which is really cool. We have little framed art coming up. We have felting, where you can do a felted picture of a dragonfly or a figurine of a dragonfly.
And how long are these classes typically?
They can range from an hour to 3 hours.
Okay, yeah.
So we have very comfy chairs. We're right in Coventry. We're 89 Sandy Bottom Road in Coventry.
Yes, good to know, good to know.
So it's very easy to get to. You can pop right off the highway and get there. You can find us on Facebook and Google.
So easy, and you can sign up actually, I think I saw, was it Eventbrite or?
Well, actually, if you go to Facebook, we have an event. You can go to the events or the about section, and then you can click see all, and you can see all of our classes by date.
Perfect.
So that's really cool.
Right, so we're going to start getting gluing here. We're not going to be able to finish the whole project, but we will finish these, and we're going to put them on our website as well. So let's just get a shell on here.
So, glue our shells, and then we're going to draw our little feet and our beaks on our birds. So we just go right around the edge, glue it down.
I'm just going to get one on here to show, and then we'll...
Yeah, it's super easy.
It is. You can really do whatever you want, too. You can be as creative as you want. So I did 2 just to show right now, and we're going to finish these up.
Yes.
But I have a little guy on a kind of like a bridge. I think I'm going to connect it to other seashells
and after
make more.
That'll pop right into your frame.
Into there. And then that could be a great gift. I can keep it for my home because I have ocean themed up right now.
And even if you wanted to, you could add sand and stuff in
from my
there
favorite
as well.
beach. That's so great. Thank you so much for coming,
you're
Robin.
welcome. Thank you.
We'll
and
have to come take a visit.
Yes, if you guys have time, you should definitely come on down and visit us, because the heart of our place isn't in just these crafts. It really is the artisans and just coming in and seeing what they put their heart and soul into.
Yes, definitely.
It's really special to go and see in person. And I couldn't bring all of their stuff, and I couldn't pick just one person's, but to come and see that in person would be wonderful.
Of course, there's so much to see. Thank you so much. You can take a look at the classes coming up at Endeavors and More, or head there to shop. We have all the information at roadshow.com.